So what did we learn from Virginia's 45-17 loss here to Georgia Tech? Well, the number one thing we learned is momentum is fleeting. This team had a great vibe around it after wins over William & Mary in North Carolina, even the overtime loss against Miami. Things were pointed in the right direction. It felt like today they took a giant step backward. Now, they've got a big decision to make at quarterback going forward. They burned the red shirt on freshman quarterback Anthony Calandria. Tony Muskett suffered a right high ankle sprain. He was in the tent, couldn't come back, couldn't really put weight on it. They went with Calandria trying to win this game. That means they burned the year. What will they do going forward? It's a short week. You'd expect to see Calandria Thursday night against Louisville, but how about for the big picture? Do they go back to Muskett when he's healthy? Do they stick with Calandria now that they've used his year? If Calandria is the guy at quarterback, he's going to have to learn how to protect himself. He took some chances with the football that led to turnovers. He also took some chances that could lead to an injury. They're going to need him to play a smarter game going forward if he's the guy behind center. Defensively, they just got absolutely gashed by Georgia Tech today. Runs up the middle. Aaron Famui told us that he felt like the defense was in play calls designed for passes, and Georgia Tech was hitting them with runs. Defensive coordinator John Brodzinski said, his quote was, "I got my tail handed to me today." So there's going to be some work and some correction there. Now, part of the problem for the defense, Cam Robinson, the super talented freshman linebacker, tremendous speed, sideline to sideline. He's a mistake eraser. They didn't have him for the second half with a knee injury. What's going to be his status going forward? Injuries were a big theme in the game. You had Muskett out, you had Robinson out, you also had Mike Hollins, the running back. This running game started off pretty strong. Hollins went out with a neck injury. His status is to be determined. The offensive line, the run game never really got churning again after that once he went out. All in all, Virginia gave up a lot of momentum here today. Will they be able to get it back in a short week when they go play Louisville?